Hello there, guys. How are you? Hope you are good. Hope you are well. Welcome back. Firstly, I want to start off with an apology. I was going to go live yesterday, but something came up, something unforeseen, and I couldn't stream yesterday simply because of what happened. But that's personal. It's for a different day. So yeah, I apologize for that. But how are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. We're in the IMSA series. I'm in the Mercedes. Sim time is the 1st of April 2026, and it's 20 past 8 in the morning. This is only practice. I will be obviously doing the race, but the race comes a little bit later on, as always, because of the way the timings go. Unfortunately, they come too late. You know what I mean? So I stream at 6, but they obviously start at 7:45. And then it's 45-minute races with obviously pit times, etc., etc. So, with that being said, let's go and get into some practice. Because it's Mexico City. Hello, mate. How you doing? With it being Mexico City, it's a much better Mexico City than what we used to in F1 games. It's an actual real circuit. It's a very difficult circuit, or should I say, I'm finding it difficult. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay, mate. Doing okay. Just gonna go and practice this circuit, see what we can do in the old Mercedes Benz. Didn't I could have sworn no. Yeah, set it is on. Modified, yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Oh, well done, mate. Really well done. This Mexico City, mate, is a lot different to the one that you've been driving, and I've been driving. That's for.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
That's for certain, mate. It's definitely a weird.
Turn 1. Increase brake pressure by 20% to improve apex speed.
Definitely a weirder circuit. You watch now when we get into the baseball stadium. It's definitely a weird one. Go on in, mate. I'm on my outlap. Don't you worry about me. I'm chill. He's struggling to get the car slowed down and turned in at the minute, simply because these tyres are stone cold Steve Austin. But that's okay. This part coming up here is the trickiest part I think I have ever driven in my entire life. So these 3 corners into this long corner here. The rear end on this Mercedes, she is unforgiving. Absolutely unforgiving. Right, so we're going into the baseball stadium now. And honestly, it is so different to F1 games. Obviously, the stadium looks roughly the same, but it feels like the baseball stadium is about 2 miles long. Mate, that's really good news, that is, especially around Mexico. Mexico is in the F1 games. Such a difficult circuit to get right because of the way the cars handle, the way they behave. Like in F1 games, it's like driving on ice. Like, this car really wants to move around under braking a lot. Really, really badly. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, those freeze frames ain't great. Ain't great at all. Get some, should have some more temperature in these tyres anyway next lap as well, so we should be able to push it a little bit harder.
The leader has just done a 140.50.
It's a little bit greedy there. He's doing a 140.5. But I probably did a 43, 44. Yeah. I think, in all fairness, the Mercedes wasn't a good choice for Mexico. Cheers, mate. Honestly, I'm gonna need all the luck I can get, to be honest, because it's a very...
The leader has just done a 140.47.
It's a lot of low-speed corners. And they are very unforgiving corners as well. You see just how many cars are off and spinning and... The meta at the moment seems to be the Mustang, mate. Everywhere. Like the GT... Oh, that turned in too early. The GT3 cars, B class, is at Sebring, and that seems to be the Ford Mustang, and the Ford Mustang around here is allegedly very, very good. CD will know. CD will know what GT3 cars go well around what circuit.
Has just done a 140.26.
A 140.26. Wow. I was seriously thinking and contemplating changing cars. But it was like, nah, I'm gonna stick and persevere with it.
Okay, Nathan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. E5.
So into the 42s. I think my best lap I did in a couple of laps was a 42.0.
Faster class car approaching.
But I have only done a handful of laps. Yeah, this season I'm deciding to get tracks rather than cars, and that
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
was my own fault because I was watching my rear view mirror and seeing what this GT3 car, GTP car was up to. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Sebring tomorrow.
Alright Nathan, there's a faster class car approaching.
Well, he can get me down the straight, can't he? Gonna have 2 goes in the old GT3.
Car leaving the pits.
In the GT3 this week, we're gonna do Mexico today, and then Sebring tomorrow. I gotta be honest, out of all the cars, all the GT3 cars that I've driven and heard in this game, the Mustang sounds the absolute best. Daniel! How are we doing, buddy? How are we doing? I was half tempted to go and jump in the BMW earlier on, but yeah, this is going to be a problem come the race. Oh, yeah, look, he not only did
Car right. Clear right.
not only did he scupper my race or my lap, but he also scuppered the faster car behind, and I think we're going to see a lot of that come race time, and it's going to be good fun. Well, I say good fun. It's going to be a ball ache, but you'll probably hear me shouting quite a lot as well. But it wouldn't be iRacing if it wasn't a ball ache and I didn't shout a lot. Yeah.
Car right. Clear right.
You tell him, Daniel. He's not here much anymore, mate, is he? Just gonna try and hit my marks. Stay off that curb, man, because that curb's a killer. Gives me all out of sorts. But this is what practice is for. Find out where you can and can't push the car, and then hope and pray you survive. Car in the wall.
6th place.
Me and Daniel was there, mate. Me and Daniel were always there. Oh, I just kept that in track limits then as well, I think.
There's a faster class car behind.
Tell you, another car that I haven't driven for a very, very long time. The old Fezzaruni. Like, if you're on your out lap, right, or a cool down lap, or just a slow lap in general, why don't you just get out of the way, man? Just get out of the way. I think because it's such a small circuit, that was better. The turns 1, 2, and 3. I think because it's such a small circuit, like people just don't care. They're lackadaisical in there. They're especially in this section where it's so tight. I see this GTP car on the racing line going through that last section. Absolutely bouncing it across the curbs. Because why not? .47.
P7.
So I'm about what? 2.5 seconds off? 2.5 seconds off. So that middle sector, the one I'm coming up to now, is the trickiest. When the tires are at the temp, like, you can go through here quite, well, not bad at all.
Watch the track limits, please, Nathan.
Not too bad at all, but sometimes you can't go through there just like that because the snap on the old steering wheel and that's it, it's game over. But like, this Mercedes is definitely on edge. We will be there. Yeah. Well played, mate. Well played. The only time I'm on edge when CD is around is when he's being a weapon, mate. And that's only when he's in a race car. Almost lost it all then. Almost lost it all. I guess it's going to be a better lap, I think. I hope. Yeah, 42.4. I think we're slowly...
Okay, Nathan, you've used half your fuel.
Slowly going there. That's very true, mate. Very, very true. Went down too many gears. The major concern for me during this next race is going to be keeping the X's down.
Past the car behind. You need to watch the track limits.
Really need to be careful of that section next time out, otherwise I'm just going to be in the wall. Don't know if it's because I'm on like lower fill or the tires are really worn now. I got a tendency to really eat through my tires. A real big tendency. I'm going to do a full run, then box. But I want to see just how much tyre wear we actually get. Yeah, the in real life race was spicy, mate. Unfortunately, we've got track limits unlike those.
These track limits.
And as I say, track limits. As if by magic, we get hit with some. Go on then, mate.
On your left. Clear left. Okay, Nathan. There's a faster car approaching.
Well, a faster car can either wait or go around. It's that simple, really.
P7.
Well, as long as McLaren stop treating it as Lando FC, we'll be fine, mate. Because I think Max is going to keep on pushing right until the very end. Like, what?
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Just don't understand. But then I suppose it's going to be like that during the race, so it's a bit of practice. Because it's a short circuit. I say short. Maximum lap is like a 1:45 compared to the GTP is doing like 1:30, 1:33s. So they're gonna come past like a lot more than they did.
There's a faster car approaching.
Last week at Le Mans. Took me really wide, that didn't. Oh, they're in the wall again. Shot. Oh, he's spinning him around. Of course he did.
On your right. Clear right.
0800, how's my driving? Do you think? I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate, if I'm honest. Right, them tyres again a little bit goof. I think. Well, what have we got left? We got Brazil. That's a Verstappen track all day long. Unfortunately, I think there's not many beating. Not many beating Max there. Got Vegas. That's going to definitely be a Ferrari or McLaren track. Oh, it's not. It's going to be a Mercedes track, actually. But it's just like, who else is going to win out of Red Bull or McLaren? Then you got Qatar then. I think Qatar is going to be a McLaren track. And then it's Abu Dhabi. Oh yeah, mate. Just because it's practice, they absolutely do not care. They will spin you out just for the sake of spinning you out. Oh, I've gone deep, gone deep, gone deep. They do not care, mate. They do not care at all. Got a really itchy bloody nose now.
Alright, Nathan, there's a faster class car approaching.
Car bottomed out on the curb. Nothing I could do. I must have hit it at a weird angle. Kept it out the wall though, and that's the main thing. Not that you want to be anywhere near a bloody wall, but Unfortunately, sometimes that happens. Right, so I got enough fuel for 4 more laps.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 75 Fahrenheit.
The pace has definitely dropped off out of these tyres, and I'm just worried that we might for 45 minutes worth of racing, do we actually replace the tyres?
There's a faster car approaching.
When we pit? That literally, after what just happened to me, I need to stay away from those curbs. So that's my intention from now on, is to stay well away from that curb going into turn 6, is it? Is it turn 6? Turn 6, turn 8. Might even have enough fuel for more than...
Okay, Nathan. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. 10th position.
Yeah, I was going to give the GCP a run out around here tomorrow, but decided to change my mind and go and do the Sebring in this. In the GT3, in the GT sprint race. See what happens over there.
There's a faster class car behind.
So I think we're averaging about the same time per lap. No, that's a bit slower than was.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 143.07.
Where these tyres are definitely dropping off.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Definitely. Max is going to be gutted as he completes the comeback. Do you know what, mate? I have to agree. Just for the pure history context of it all. Just for the pure, you know, the actual like raw emotion and everything that will bring to F1 for Max coming so far behind.
The leader's just done a 140.16.
What was the leader driving? The leader was driving a Ford Mustang.
Two laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah. Absolutely agreed, mate. Absolutely agreed. Totally unfair. I've seen replays and seen it reviewed from multiple angles, and by the letters of the law, Hamilton and Max should have had a penalty, but I think Lewis's penalty was a bit harsh. I really do. Yeah, Leclerc definitely skirted by under the radar, didn't he? Oh, corner cut.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Right, so I'm going to do one more lap and then box, because I need to work out whether during the race I'm going to have to refit tyres, because
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
don't worry, buddy, I am boxing this lap. So how many laps have I actually done? So it's saying I've done 20 laps. Right, so I've done 20 laps and my fuel is completely dry. That's not...
You've got 1 gallon left.
Right, that's not bad, considering. So we're probably looking, I reckon, about maybe a 30 or a 40 lap race.
Okay, Nathan, in this lap, box this lap.
What are we thinking? 30, 40 laps maybe? 30 laps? How long have we been streaming? 40 minutes. So watch him not tell me now how worn my tyres are.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
You better tell me how worn my tyres are.
Front left, 92%. Left rear, 92.
So left front is 92. So that's not too bad then. So they're 92. We've been streaming, 39 minutes now. We did 20 laps. 21 laps, it's saying. So it's going to be about, I reckon, 28, 30 laps. That's what I reckon. I reckon you're going to be 23, 30 laps. I didn't even see that guy in yellow flashing me. I did not see him flashing me at all. Should have been a double yellows through that section. Oh, when the VSE was brought out for no reason. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, if Carlos Sainz had stayed where he had stayed, well then...
Pit exit's clear. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Well then I would have agreed, like, with the VSC, but because Sainz moved the car, I just don't understand why it was brought out. But we move. Should have been Delhi up, yeah. And then Max and Charles would have been free to race. Brings back too many painful memories when a VSC gets called so late in a race. But it was an unusual mistake from Sainz. Like, the entire weekend the race was unusual from the likes of Sainz, but then I'm sure somebody said that he was dealing with brake-by-wire issues. Yes, mate. Absolutely. Michael Massey made that day happen.
P10. Okay, Nathan. You need to watch the track limits.
P10. 10Xs. We're on a roll. Like, some of them X's are obviously avoidable. Going off track, etc. As long as you got a tyre on the apex going through there, you don't get a warning, a corner cut. But the minute you take a tyre off there, you get an X.
P11.
Yeah, no, I get that, Dan. I get that. Absolutely, Gary. Absolutely, mate. It'll be interesting to see what is said about all the stewarding at Mexico when we get to Brazil. Be very interesting indeed. The entire turn one on lap one was all very, very weird. Like, I understand it's like lap one, so they chalk a lot of it up to racing incidents, but when you got that many cars you know, running wide and gaining advantages and whatnot. Like, how can you not bring it back? How can you not, like, look at one, you know, and not the other? Like, Max was definitely not in control of his car when he lunged up the side of Lewis and hit Lewis. But yeah, I think the stewards should be booted after this season. They've been all over the place. Very inconsistent, mate. Very, very inconsistent. Totally agree with what you just said there. I think, as it stands, I think they rotate the stewards. So, like, it's not the same bunch of stewards making the same mistakes all the time. It's like how you see, like, one set of...
Okay, Nathan, there's a faster car approaching.
Like, how you see one race where the stewards will review things after the race, whereas next race you see stewards dealing with it there and then. But I think just like football as its very own PGMOL, I think F1 needs its very own stewards. And whilst they'll come under the umbrella of the FIA, they need to be totally standalone, like PGMOL are. And obviously, I'm only talking about what happens in England, you know, in the English Premier League.
Right side's clear.
But I think, as big as F1 is now, I think not to have their very own, well, in effect, referees. You know, they have a rule book. Yet every week the rule book is interpreted how those particular stewards want to interpret it. And I'm not saying that the standard of refereeing in the English Premier League is any good, because at the moment it's absolutely diabolical. But at least if you got a team, a dedicated team, they're going to get more right than wrong, in theory. Yeah, Gary, absolutely, mate. You know, I think there's enough. Like, I think there's enough ex-drivers and you know, can you imagine Sebastian Vettel being head of, like, the Stewards Association or whatever? Right? You know, somebody like Vettel running it and organising it. Somebody who knows exactly what those drivers will go through, and you know, when Alonso decides to retire, get Alonso involved in it, and same for Lewis. You know, like an ex-driver's stewarding thing, because
the track temp's increasing. It's now 79 Fahrenheit.
if you had same with like VAR in football. If you had X players assigned to VAR, you know, I think VAR would be a lot better. But ex-drivers assigned to the stewarding team, and I think, yeah. I think Vettel would be a would be a class addition. You know, Vettel still very much loves the sport. Very much loves the sport. Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Missed my braking point then. I thought it was further back. Yeah, if they mess up, mate, that's exactly what should happen. Just like real life, innit? You know, it's when we screw up in real life, in our jobs, or you know, outside, like, we tend to get punished for it. But yeah, that's just you know, some thoughts, like, because I think, like, the FIA doesn't just do F1, you know, it does the rallying, the rallycross, and all things motorsport. I'm not actually pushing. I'm trying to follow my telemetry up in the top right hand corner and get my telemetry close. But right now it's just not working. But I would love to see it all overhauled and transformed, because all of the bullshit stuff that we've been seeing lately, I've seen for a while, to be honest. Like, I remember when Max first came into Red Bull, you had Giampiero Lambiase coaching, not you know, helping Max much more than he should have done. Obviously, that was brought to the attention of the FIA. They brought in new rules to stop race engineers coaching the drivers. And I don't think that rule has ever been lifted since it was introduced. And yet, you hear the likes of Will Joseph and Oscar's mechanic, what's his name? Tom Stallard, and they seem to be overly coaching both Oscar and Lando. And you think to yourself, that doesn't sound right, that doesn't seem right. And it just always seems to be like, again, going back to Lewis. Lewis is harshly treated in penalty terms, and then others get away with it. That was better, but still a bit too long on the brakes. Ah, gone wide. Off track.
They'll invalidate this lap.
Yes, yes, of course they will. Yes, mate. That was something that was unbelievably consistent. Like, wow. Could you just imagine being that consistent? A 42.441. Could you imagine doing those lap times, like, even as your tires degrade? There's an apex there somewhere. Yeah, mate. Phenomenal is the word I would use. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, even in the later stages where he was like really catching Leclerc up, you just think to yourself, like wow, he's absolutely bossing it. Absolutely bossing it. Oh yeah, mate, absolutely he would. He really would. He absolutely would. I think there is a good number of drivers on that grid that if they were in a McLaren, they would be absolutely smashing it.
Car left. Clear left.
I think I know George Russell is not everybody's cup of tea, but I think this season, obviously since Lewis has gone, George has really stepped up and took Kimi, you know, as a really good teammate. And I think George Russell would slap in the McLaren. I think Carlos Sainz would. Leclerc. Hamilton would. Because Hamilton's just him. Even though he's lost a step. I dare even say the old man of the sea, Fernando. I reckon all the...
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I reckon Fernando would be a good shout as well.
That puts you 2.9 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, Danny's definitely the Ronaldo of F1, and I'm far from Max's biggest fan. I'm not, like, but you have to respect. You simply have to respect what he is capable of. Just like you know, it's the old Messi versus Ronaldo argument, isn't it? Right, so the race lobby is going to be opening up in about 14 minutes. And the main aim for tonight's race is going to be absolutely survival. Don't know if we can. Oh, this is turned in too deep. Didn't lose too much time there though, considering I turned in way early. .42.84. I haven't seen the comments. I know I did see the one reporter ask him how he felt, or did the booze at the end sour the win, and he was like, nah, I like sour sweets. And I thought that was quite a funny answer, like a sticking the finger up to the crowd type answer, you know. But I suppose being a sports celebrity that has a fan base, you know, you have to develop a thick skin, I suppose, because you can't please everybody all the time. And you can't, like, that's one thing I've learned in life. You can't please everybody all the time, so I just speak my mind, and even if what's on my mind at the time is incorrect, you know, it's until I'm educated differently, or until I learn otherwise, you know, you've only got your word, haven't you? It's a very scruffy lap in the middle. Very scruffy.
You're currently 2.9 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap was a 1:43.08.
That car that Rebel had in 23, mate, was damn near perfection. It was absolutely outstanding. I would probably say it was on par with the Mercedes W11 of was it 2020, when Mercedes just it might have been even earlier than 2020 actually. Might not have even been. I think it was the W11. I've got a car up there. Missed my turning point then by about 2 miles, or by about 3 to 5 business days. I was more concerned about looking at the Mercedes I got on the wall up there. To be honest, like, McLaren have got the best car, like, you know, because they won the championship by so much, scoring so much. It'll probably go down as one of the ground effects most dominant cars, because it's on course to outscore the points total of Max and Perez from 23. And I have no doubt that Lando or Piastri will still win, because I think with the circuits coming up, like, Red Bull tends to suffer at, like, Vegas. Very much so at Qatar. And then, obviously, Abu Dhabi, it's Abu Dhabi's one of those circuits where you can quite easily pick up damage and it can quite easily go very, very, very wrong for you, like, very quickly. You know? Definitely right now, it's a McLaren championship to be thrown away. Well, the forecast for the Brazilian Grand Prix, even though it's like over a fortnight away, is supposed to be wet. Wet and windy. And if it's a wet and windy Grand Prix at Brazil, in years gone by, I would have said I ain't betting on anybody other than Lewis, but Lewis is in that Ferrari now, and yeah, the next best wet driver out there, it has to be Max. So yeah, absolutely, mate. Turn, you bugger. Yeah,
Watch the track limits, please, Nathan.
Max is an absolute freak at Brazil, and even more so in the wet.
There's a faster car approaching.
Well, the faster car can wait. We're having a Sunday drive. Oh, technically we're not. We're having a Saturday drive according to the sim time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He did, yeah. No, again, agreed with that, mate. Didn't take those GTPs long to catch up, did they? A couple of laps. Ooh, not ideal.
All right, Nathan, there's a faster class car approaching. Left side. Still clear left.
Don't get it. I honestly don't get it. He could have quite easily waited until the straight. How much time do you think like he lost behind me then? Like half a second, if that? And then he locks up into the last corner anyway and his entire lap up. Like, he puts both our cars in jeopardy.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 83 Fahrenheit. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've literally got 5 minutes left of this lobby and then we will be into the race lobby. And then obviously the race starts 7:45. I probably won't make it for qualifying due to my old ancient ass PC. But we'll start from the back and just vibe. See how we get on. Obviously I'm like 2 seconds off where I need to be. But We move. We absolutely move.
I'll delete this lap, track limits.
It's as if there's like a diff setting or something that's not quite right with this car. Because as I was going into third gear then into that corner, it just seemed to want to push. Wanted to seem to push on more, like as if the car wasn't slowed down enough. Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll
3 laps of fuel remaining.
go and see what we can do. Two minutes. But yeah, this circuit is brutal. Would love to try the oh, is it the W13 Mercedes the game's got? My Formula license is not high enough for me to race it yet, but I will get it when my license is up there. But I would love to run the W13 around here, that's for sure. Just hope we can have a good race. Seem to be hitting purple sectors in sector 3 all the time as well.
2 more laps of fuel.
Like, the lap time is there. It's just I can't seem to extract it from this car, and it's definitely a skill issue from me. Like, I'm well aware it's a me issue. Oh.
Mind these track limits, please, Nathan.
I think, like I keep on saying it, and I'll keep on saying it until I decide that I'm done with it. I love the F1 game, and with the F1 games, you can really get the arse end of the car to squat, and with so much aero on the rear, drive a lot of it with a lot of downforce, and obviously you got a lot more speed in an F1 car. And
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
You don't get that same, obviously you don't get that same feeling from GT3 cars, and I think because I'm so used to having so much rear stability when it comes to driving a car that's not so rear stable, I tend to struggle a lot. Right, so that was a 42.6.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap.
But I'm happy with that because we are going to go and get registered for the next race. But I do like Mexico. I do like Mexico City, especially in the GT3 cars. Probably won't be saying that after the race. It's about yes, mate. Yeah, that is perfect. That's yeah. I could not agree more. That's exactly exactly what it is. Like if I was to knock the F1 on the head and obviously drive more, I don't want that one because that is fixed. If I was to drive obviously more of what? What a Wally. What an absolute Wally I am. They've changed the times. They've absolutely changed the times for the racing. That was 6:45, not 7:45, because all the other races I've done at IMSA have been 7:45. What an absolute Wally brain I am. Let me quickly go and see what the Sebring, what time Sebring is, because otherwise we ain't. Yeah, Sebring is at 8 o'clock. That is stupid. That is absolutely stupid from me. Let's make sure I didn't cut. No, it is definitely 8:45. So it was 6:45 and then 8:45. Well, that is annoying. All right, let's go and do the fixed series then. Simply because I want to do Sebring tomorrow. I'm such an idiot, man. Otherwise, I do Sebring now, but then obviously I want to do Sebring tomorrow as well. Just try and get the grips quickly with the no fixed setup. It's my own fault. It's completely my own fault because every IMSA race I've done up to now was always a 7:45 a UK time, which is obviously 7:45. But they've obviously brought it forward to be 6:45. So they're doing 4:45 and then 6:45. But next time I will 100% check the timings. Yes, mate. Yeah. It was 100% more stable for me. Kept losing the rear a lot. That's why I like. That's why I'm not a big fan of fixed setup races, because you can dial the car to your liking. It just means that I'll be slower. That's all. I just need to stay out of trouble. Should be fine, man. Should be fine. And the fixed setups, they seem to be more aggressive. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's. Like I said, because, like I just said, with the because the rear end is not so stable, I tend to struggle. And obviously now being a fixed setup, there's nothing I can do to keep the rear stable. It just means that I'm going to have to be more careful, that's all. I'm going to have to concentrate a lot harder. But it'll be what it'll be. No. Because I would have to withdraw from this and then rejoin, changing the car, and it's already going to take me 3 to 5 business days to do that, so be fine, mate. Just run the Merc. And then whinge like a little bitch when I spin. Yeah, there is that. But on the other hand, no pain, no gain, eh? We'll just roll with it. Just roll with the punches. Yeah. It's mad though, right? Looking at Mexico City, I didn't realize there were so many different circuit layouts. I genuinely didn't think like. But then I suppose they have a lot of different things down there, don't they? It's not just purely for F1. That's what my brake pressure is set to in my wheel. 85. Do you mean like... You know, in the... What's it called? It's set to on mine. In the brake force... What do you mean, Nick? Do you mean right, I see. I see. That's probably what I'm absolutely doing, is probably overheating my tires and just chewing them up. I see. That's definitely what I'm doing there, mate. I'm trying to brake later and then that's increasing the tire weight or tire heat, and then in turn it is increasing the tire heat, making it feel like a bajillion degrees. I know a bajillion is not even a real number, but that makes so much sense, mate. It really does. Right, I got what? What? It's going to be fun anyway. It's going to be interesting. Let me... Like, for a start, that brake bias is way high. You probably can't see it because of my big fat head is in the way, but... Yeah. I was running on... Oh, see, I can't change the traction. I can't change... Oh, what am I doing to myself? Alright, anyway, I'm not going to moan. It's my own stupidity that got us into this situation anyway, so...
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining. Left side, clear left. Faster car approaching.
Kicked it out the wall as well, did Aston Martin did. Fair play to him. No grip in the tyres.
Need to slow down, give back some time. Okay, Nathan, there's a faster car approaching.
Right, let's try this. See what we can do. We're going to be down on our delta anyway, because our delta is a time set on a setup. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's because it's a setup, a fixed setup. The car does feel a little bit lighter. That's probably because it's got not so close. Not so close to the ground.
Car left. Clear left.
No, we can manage. We can manage.
P18.
There's people in here though, without the setup, and they're still doing 140s. That is absolutely cracked. That Porsche looks quick. Okay, I'll take that back. Just about to say that Porsche looks pretty nimble through here. And then it did what Porsches do. Like I said, I'm happy so far. It's just when the tyre there gets high, it's going to be
P17.
going to be a bit of an issue. Need to get past this Aston Martin though.
Past the car behind.
I'm happy. I'll deal with it. It'll teach me a lesson anyway for for not getting my timings right. That AM. I didn't see, mate. That's corner cut. Okay, maybe not.
Car left. Clear left. Okay, Nathan. There's a on your left. Clear left.
Wow. That GTP wasn't hanging about, was he?
Car right. Clear right. There's a faster class car approaching. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear right.
It was one of us.
Left side, clear left.
Even on a fixed setup, that this Mercedes doesn't like that. Does not like that curve, even on a fixed setup. So it has to be Mercedes related. Like, I don't see the other. The other guys having any issues. I really don't.
B18.
Yes, mate. I would say so. Definitely, mate. Just need to stay off that bloody curb. Not bad to my actual setup pace, to be honest. A 42.3.
7th position.
Remain clear here. I can actually, you know, put a lap down. So yeah. Just obviously, I need to be extremely mindful of. When the tyre weight gets high. Staying off this bloody curb as well. This one right here. I think that short shift helped a little bit going through the chicane part. The 42.4, so that's pretty much back-to-back identical laps. I think we'd be alright. That a boy. Cheers, Nick. Maybe your custom setup's too stable, causing... I never thought of that, but that is a very, very good point, mate. That is a very, very good point. Very, very good point indeed, mate. We got the main race in 2 minutes anyway. Just gonna put it to the back of my brain that, you know, we don't have a setup on. And we'll move on. A couple of mistakes this lap.
That was a 143.28.
Yeah, I would agree, mate. I think it is helping. I genuinely think it is helping, mate, to be honest. We'll see what it's like doing the race now, but... right now it's... absolutely fine. A 42.2. So I'm actually achieving. I think my best time I did with the setup was a 40.20. So I am achieving, well, 2/10. 2/10 off. So like the setup versus no setup argument is not there, is it? As long as it takes me to load into races, I need to dip straight away. Probably might even miss qualifying, because it does take about 3 to 5 business days to load in to the races, but that's okay. We're running on old equipment. I'm an old guy. We're not quite ancient equipment yet, but we're running on old equipment. And plans are in place to replace the lot, but still. Oh. You okay though, Nick? Look at the consistency in your delta despite making errors. Clean that would beat your delta. Yeah. Yeah, I think I think more I know what I'm thinking, but obviously to say it out loud, that means that I've got to do it, and I don't know if I want to do it yet. Like, I think if I completely left the F1 alone and, you know, did nothing but iRacing, I think I'd be a lot more I'd be a lot better, a lot more consistent, put it that way. Obviously, it's understanding the cars better. And right now, it's more me doing F1 than iRacing. But then I love the F1. So I don't know. I know what I got to do, but the question is, do I want to do it yet? And I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, that could very well be the reason with me as well, mate. The comfortability of it. Like, for an example, when a snap occurs, you can kind of keep the rear planted, but then obviously jostle it with the front, and then, you know, it kind of all settles down very quickly. Whereas I think when you get a snap with the GT3 cars, you know, if you've got a loose rear, you try and correct it, you know, what the snap, the opposite way of which it happens, and then it's like, the rear starts slipping and sliding all over the place, and it's just one of those, and it's like, what do you do kind of thing. But then I suppose on the other hand, if I wasn't so aggressive on trying to counteract the snap, then maybe the rear end wouldn't get loose in the first place. It's just one of those, and it's getting out of old habits. We'll see how we do here, though. I mean, survival is the main thing. I'm not going to replace my tires, so that'll be fun. But it's still going to be a 45-minute race. Yeah. I've noticed too many times that you can overbrake, and then that oversteers the rear. That in itself, like, even if you were gently on the brakes by the point that you need to come off them, that can still over rotate the rear. Yeah, never. It's just that I only got the track yesterday morning, and then I had like one lap on it to do a thumbnail, and then I didn't touch it then at all yesterday. And it's only like what I've done in the last, well, what has it been? A few hours that I've really got into it. But I was testing obviously earlier in the practice session, and like I did 21 laps, and the tires were at 92%. So I didn't know, because of obviously all the low to medium speed corners, how aggressive the Merc would be on the tires. So I'll be not replacing the tires, and then just obviously allowing the fuel to be on auto. The Autódromo Hermanos Rodríguez. We'll get in there one time. Shouldn't be Shouldn't be as bad as the Le Mans. But then again, and it goes back to consistency, I expect. At Le Mans, in both the GT3 and the GTP, even though I finished them both with good results, or okay-ish results, I still spun the GTP car for just attacking a curb too hard. I had almost spun the GT3 car for not controlling it better through the Porsche curves and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm just stuck at 90% a minute. Even if we start from the back of the pack, that won't be too much drama. Just need to avoid all the incidents. All the incidents just means that my iRating will take a hit. Like I said, I want to do Sebring tomorrow. I'm not too bothered. Not too bothered at all. This is what killed me last week in qualifying for Le Mans. I don't even think I'm going to get into the lobby at this point. Truly madness. Absolutely madness. What do we need? What do we need for a lap? 1:42. They're definitely through practice. They're definitely halfway through qualifying now. So the quicker I can get in there, the better. But there is no drama. So the main issue is going to be keep in touch with the pack when the GTPs and the LMP2s come through. That's going to be the main thing. Because they can take quite a lot of time out of you. But at this point, I'm not even going to be racing because yeah. Oh, here we go. 99%. That's definitely laps in quali. Yeah, they're already in qualifying. So I ain't gonna have time. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth, but we move. So the same time as the 1st of April, 2026, at 8:15 in the morning. Where am I actually going to... Nope. Results. Oh, wow. I'm proper starting last. Last. Captain America's, but they look. So I'll have Captain America in front of me. And if I can consistently do the 42 threes, I should be lapping somewhere around P5, P6. Oh wow, we got a star-studded cast in here tonight. You got the director of Train Spotting, Danny Boyle. And then you got Captain America over there. We got a fellow Welshie as well. How do we change? How do we change this? We need to change that. We need to represent. Timers left was a 141 or a 138. I definitely did not have enough time to do what I needed to do. 100% not. Right, so
Race start in 90 seconds.
let's change that to 49.5. I want it page 1. Tires. Right, Nick. So this is what obviously I do every time I need to sort out the race. So I'll move my fat head. So tires are automatically on by default. So
The race starts in 60 seconds.
make sure they're all unticked. And then when the race starts, I hit the button on my wheel to enable autofill. And then autofill should, in theory, sort you out. But I'm last.
Race start in 30 seconds.
Alright. But yeah, I hit the B button on my wheel to enable auto fuel. And that's it. That's all you gotta do.
T-minus 10 seconds. We didn't record pit timings. Our fuel estimates won't be reliable. 35 minutes. Okay, Nathan. It's a strong field, but we're expecting you to finish in the top 15. Okay, rolling start. We need to follow car number 18 in the left column.
I was in a 35-minute race and not a 45.
The pace car speed is 62 miles per hour. The pace car has just left.
Oh yeah, mate, it's going to be It's going to be generational scenes into turn 1. But right now, me and Captain America, we are losing some serious iRating. By the time we get going, the GTP cars are already going to be overtaking us. What's happened to Captain America? This guy needs to speed up. Was this McLaren I was behind in practice? Seems to be He's running the Alpine livery on a McLaren. So I don't know if my man is Le Francais or not. But when they go around that corner, it's going to be green, so we'll be going.
All right, Nathan, here we go. Floor it. The car in front of us is Patrick, car number 18, and their rating is 2.8.
We just have to get our elbows out, mate, and do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, Nathan, the next car is Hanich, car number 31. Yellow flag incident in Borosol. It looks like it's Alberto. Car right, clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
Yes, mate. It automatically does it for you as well. Right, I'm going to need to get past this Ferrari as soon as possible. I don't want to lunge it from you, but...
The gap to E14 ahead is now 0.6. There's an incident in Mansell. We think it might be Sander. Yellow flag.
Every time we try and get a good run out of the curbs on someone, out of the last corner.
14th. That was a 144.36.
You can't. Right, how close are we this time? Right, what? 0.3. If I can get into 0.02, we're going up the inside. Oh, he's trying to defend it, does he?
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Be careful. On your right. Right side's clear. There's an incident in first S's. It looks like Williams.
Oh, what do you say to that, Renee? You'll leave as much space. It's my own fault, I was forcing it as well. So.
The car in front is Sander, car number 15, and their rating is 3.2. Okay, Nathan, pit window is open. P15 will need to pit for fuel by lap 20. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt the fuel estimates. Blue flag.
Wait a minute, mate.
On your left. Clear left. Blue flag. Car behind's a faster class. On your right. Blue flag. Clear right.
This is going to be the trickiest part.
Clear right. Incident in Mansell. Looks like it's Rogers.
Yes, mate. It was,
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Blue flag.
so I only hope and pray now that,
Car right. Right side's clear.
one of these guys wipes out that Ferrari. Because I'm miles off that pack. Absolutely miles. I don't even know if I got damage either.
There's an incident in Corosol. It looks like Patrick, Rogers and Rooney.
Patrick, Rogers and Rooney. Maybe my prayers have been answered then. There's bumper.
Keller, car number 3, is now in the lead. Blue flag. Okay, Nathan. There's a faster class car approaching. The driver behind crashes a lot. Car right. Clear right.
I'd be devastated if another car came up on me and said that
There's an incident in Estel Lago. We think it might be Sander.
I'd be absolutely mortified if my guy said, came up on me and said that I crash a lot or I'm sketchy or something like that.
The car in front of us is now Hanich, car number 31.
Yeah, so car 31, Felix, is the Ferrari that spun me out earlier. So we just need to do our best now to
V14. Alexis, car number 5, is now leading.
have to do our best to try and catch him up if we can. We're gonna have LMP2s on us shortly though.
The gap to Sander behind is now 6.4. Car number 3 is leading the race.
For some reason, it doesn't look like the auto fueler is working.
P13, you've just done a 143.11.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It's just that I needed to complete a lap to go under the fuel limit, I think. Yeah, I ain't catching them. I don't think 6.5.
There's an incident in first S's. Alexis, car number 5, is now leading. There's an incident in Borosol. fine, Nathan. The next car is Rooney, car number 19, and their rating is 2.8. You're being caught by the faster class cars. Blue flag.
These have caught me at the right time.
Rooney in front is pitting.
These should all go past me now.
The driver in front of us is car right. Right side's clear. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
And look at boxing. Around about lap 15, I think.
There's a faster car approaching. Keller, car number 3, is now in the lead. Blue flag. Car left. Clear left.
So I've taken...
Okay, Nathan, you're reeling P12 in. The gap is now 4.9. They're slower than us into SS Moses Solana.
Yeah, I've been watching the...
Alexis, car number 5, is leading the race.
Been watching the time come in.
There's a faster class car approaching.
I just need to play this pit stop cool. I just might box, like with 15 minutes left.
I think P6 has binned it in. Second S's. Blue flag. On your right. Clear right. Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position.
Yeah, see, I lost time to him then. Because I'm having to deal with the
B12.
faster cars.
Car right. Clear right. Okay, Nathan, you've got half your fuel left. Yellow flag. Incident in turn 3. It looks like Alberto. Blue flag. On your right. Clear right. The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. There's a faster car approaching. Blue flag. Tillman, Car number 17 is now in the lead. Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh, fair play.
Left side.
No, is he not letting me go as
Still
well?
there. Clear left.
Yeah, I've lost so much time this lap.
Don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex. 15 minutes left.
Right, on the box next lap.
P11, that's half distance. You think the fuel's going to be tight, you might need to save some. The gap to P12 behind is increasing, it's now 4.8. There's a faster class car behind.
Like, that gap was down to 4.2 or 4.9, I think. All I can hope and pray is
Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. P12, your last lap time, car right. Right side's clear.
got that gap back down to
Track
4.7.
temps increasing, it's now 74 Fahrenheit.
With that sun coming out though, tyres are going to start to cook. Got the gap down to 4.3.
You're reeling Hanich in, the gap's now 3.9.
42.3. 10 minutes, 11 minutes to go. I'm going to need the box.
Blue flag. Okay Nathan, there's a faster car bearing down on you, he's the class leader.
Mate, I'm going to try and get out your way ASAP. Just bear with me. Go.
Car right. Clear right. Blue flag. There's a group of faster cars behind. They're racing for position. Left side. Clear left. Blue flag. The gap to Alberto behind is now 2.7 seconds. On your right, clear right. Okay, Nathan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Relax, focus, keep it smooth. The car behind's a faster class.
I don't even know if you've got a box. Do you have to box in a 35-minute race? Nobody, because what I'm saying is nobody else seems to be boxing.
Blue flag.
It's kind of concerning me a little bit. I know Mark is, or Jim has said that...
There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position.
I know Jim has said that you need to box, like.
Car left. Clear left. Blue flag. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Faster car behind.
Nobody seems to have pitted yet, and that's what's worrying me. Because I got 3.7 laps worth of fuel left.
Blue flag. There's some faster cars approaching. They're fighting for position.
Yeah, I am going to have to fuel save, but... ...16 laps. Well, we've done 16 laps. And... there's going to be 21 laps done. So I don't know.
Alright, Nathan, you got about car right. Clear right. Blue flag. Right side. Clear right.
Because nobody appears to have boxed yet, you see. And I don't know, because I don't usually race.
The gap to Alberto behind is now 1.8 seconds. There's an incident in Estel Lago.
There's that Ferrari, it spun me.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Elders is pitting from position 4. He should come out a little way behind you.
People are pitting. I'll box the end of this lap, and then that way then.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
I'm in the mud here, whatever happens anyway, right? What's the worst that can happen?
Come on, Nathan. Push, push, push. We can catch this car. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you.
I don't know where this McLaren has come from.
V12. Blue flag. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. We have no recorded pit timings. Our exit position estimates will be off. We don't expect any traffic on the pit exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P14. Front right, 93%. Rear left, 93.
I don't think I needed a box.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
I don't think I needed the box.
Okay, Nathan. The next car is Sander, car number 15, and their rating is 3.2. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. There's an incident in Estel Lago.
It's okay though. My rating will take a hefty hit, but I will gain, or should gain, quite a substantial amount of safety rating. It's my own fault for not knowing the rules around the certain platform.
P14.
Yeah. It's okay, mate. Right, well, I'm banging trouble by her. Like, I mean banging trouble. Because I've got to do this lap and another one. And at the moment, I've got 1.6. Like, so I'm going to need to fuel save.
You've got 1 gallon left.
It's telling me I'm going to finish this race with 0.27 worth of fuel. It's just open prey that many others run out of fuel. Right, I can just push now, but looks of it.
V14. White flag, last lap. Lucas has won. Half a gallon left. Incident in turn 12. We think it might be Rooney. Incident in Borosol. Looks like it's Rooney.
What if he's run out of fuel?
Mastercard approaching. It's their class leader.
Well, that sucks.
14th. Good race. Well done today.
Absolutely sucks, that. Right. I want to go and have a look at what that guy actually did to me. What was it? Lap 1?
That's the end of the session.
Right, fast forward. There's the Ferrari in front. Can't remember what lap it was. Right, here it is. It's this lap. Let's do chase. Cheers, Nick. So I give him all the space in the world, and he gave me none. Did I? Do you think I did? Honest now, right? Let me see if I can get a better angle. I'll go far chase. So going into turn 4, gave him all the space in the world, right? He goes wide, and just, yeah, I think he T-bones me there personally. Like, I genuinely think that he slaps me up there. Because of how deep he runs into turn 4. I think I what am I doing? I think I got violated there. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, well. It is what it is. I'll know for next time. Next time I've got... next time I get the timings all wrong, I shall make sure to dust up on the old rules of the fixed setup lobbies. Because, yeah. That was a bit naughty. Right, so I've lost over, I think, 48. I've lost quite a bit of, yeah, I lost 49 iRating, and I've lost, I gained like 0.07. I was in the top split though, so yeah, it is what it is. I just need to make sure that next time I do a lot better than what I actually did. But that is it from me today. I shall be back tomorrow night with... I'm going to do Sebring. We'll be doing Sebring in the Mercedes. In the Mercedes-Benz. See how we do. Because Mercedes is pretty good around here. So, yeah, I thought that as well, Nick. But I'm obviously going to be biased for me. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely try to look at that, look at those type of incidents from, you know, either side, but try and be, was it objective? But it's kind of difficult, and when you know it happened to you, sort of thing. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with iRacing around Sebring. Hope to see you then. Take care, guys.